Cardinals listening for the sound of their signature big red siren, which signals an air raid and brings them out to a sea of red here in Glendale. Up next, it's our main event between the Buffalo Bills and the Arizona Cardinals. On the visiting sideline, the Bills and their head coach. They signed staying on the road to begin the year. They got that win last week, hoping to do the same now. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Cardinals. His guys also able to start the season with a win, so somebody's going to leave here with a 2-0 record after this one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you up in the booth. Kicker Cam Little down on the field, looks ready to get things started. And we're off in Glendale. Escapes a defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And they'll be led up by a #1 pick out of Oklahoma. One of the game's better runners, it's Kyler Murray.
One of the beauties of the quarterback position is it's not cookie cutter. QBs come in all different shapes and sizes. Some are 5'10", some are 6'6". Some are better on the run, some are better in the pocket. For Kyler Murray, and he is at his best when he's playmaking. When his athleticism, that dual threat nature comes to life, that is when he is typically a defense's worst nightmare.
We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And they are on him short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, a one-of-one quarterback who graduated from humble beginnings at Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
Look up game changer in today's NFL, and you see Josh Allen right at the top of the list. Really, one of the only guys in the league who can make the play with his arm or with his legs in just about any situation. The guy is a game changer.
First tone of the game for James Cook. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Again, it's Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Allen on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Connects on the crosser. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And the Bills have a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first. Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of third down, they're now defending 1st and 10. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. They'll run here following the penalty. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a James Cook touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Bills will jump back to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Second drive of the game upcoming for this Arizona offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. They motion a receiver left. And off to Benson to start the drive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
First down from the 42. The give now to Benson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Murray keeps it. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Taken down on that play by Landon Jackson.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front. contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Bills going nickel, third down. They'll throw, third and long. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. Benson now from the gun. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Christian Benford up to make that stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Now Murray dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
And this one's out of the side of the end zone. Was trying to get that precise aim, but he was off the mark. It's going to be a touchback. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Allen setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. This one gets to the 22. A play made by Will Johnson. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 22-yard line.
Back to throw now, Allen. Hits him on the in route. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Play action now with Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. Big strike here to Williams. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Went right, and that's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Cardinals take over
Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. It took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver on the other end, a critical takeaway. Okay, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. They're both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
Blitz is there, and he goes down. And this defense is going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down. Throw here, third down. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Cardinals out for the punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Vacates quickly left side. Austin makes the grab downfield. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36.
That's good.
All set now. 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. And the Bills first down.
They'll try the right side with Cook. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Pressure coming. It's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slate, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender. And when you do, you hope to find that connection. But the contact knocked that sucker away.
Here's Allen. Escapes the pocket. Oh, Allen loses it. And that bounces out before anyone can make a recovery. They're going to have this one inside the 10. Ooh, bad fortunes turned to good pretty quickly there, partner. That fumble eluding capture. And thankfully, ends up out of bounds.
Yeah, big old sigh of relief on that sidelines, but that new life's going to be short-lived here if they're not able to convert on this third down.
Third and goal for Allen. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Jalen Thompson makes the play.
Hey, Kate, you know as a quarterback, every decision you make has got a consequence. Some good, some bad. That one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
Get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
At the 25-yard line.
Murray setting up to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it. Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Again, it's Murray to throw. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He's got McBride complete. And who nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now an inside give to Benson. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock. The bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at second down.
Hey, running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Murray on third down. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
The kick by Ryland is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Calvin Austin on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Bills offense all set for their next drive. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Pierce up the middle. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Allen has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
We've set it down from 37. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Catch made by Austin. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Trying to work quickly now.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Bills first down.
On first down, Allen. That one falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Allen on 3rd down. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But it looks like a member of the Bills was able to get to that one, so possession remains with them. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Bills with a punt team out there. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Out ahead the Cardinals now on offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be just 1 step away from that first down. They haul him down near the 31. Bills bringing an extra DB out, 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. There's a screen to Benson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
That's good for a Cardinals.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. He puts some air under it deep down the left. This is caught inside the 15. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take lead just before halftime. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals push their lead to 3.
Bills 7.
now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Strong with the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Bills getting one more drive here before the break. And with field position and the clock against them here, probably not going to see anything of substance. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Allen looking to throw. Got for big yards on the right side. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Going all the way to the end zone here. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
I'm not sure if he expected him to go up and get that or not, Kate, or if that was the only spot he felt like he could deliver it safely. This guy's got the goods to bring those types of throws in, but not this time.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's trying to go deep again. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Throwing here just before halftime. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. This is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a lead on the final play of the half.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it up. Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the 3rd quarter. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Strong with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So to begin the 3rd, it's going to be the Buffalo offense we see first. And they really lean on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the 3rd. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
They'll run here with Pierce. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Now pause for an injury, hopefully nothing serious, because it is receiver Jamison Williams who's being attended to. We've set it down from 37. Allen now on first down. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. All right, here we go. Second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing here, Allen. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Every tight end worth of salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Allen to throw. Near the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call it.
And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills drive their lead to 11.
21. Cardinals 10. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cardinals and Marvin Harrison Jr. set for this next possession. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Go right side, and McBride has it. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Cardinals, first down.
Pushing the tight end over.
6-yard line.
1st and 10, Murray. He's reeled in by Benson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Play action now, Murray. Buying some time right. Now he takes it.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
To the left side, reeled in by Wilson. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, about the 37-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
37-yard line.
We've set it down from 37. Read option on first down. He's going to keep it. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
They give up the gut to Benson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the gun, it's Murray. Completed over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. So now it's Chad Ryland's turn to attempt this Cardinals field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. The kick by Ryland is good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now Allen. Brought in by Mumfield. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Here's Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Benson on 1st and 10. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Dump off caught by his back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Murray on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And he'll try to hit this one well. He has it at the 22. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Bills set to take over offensively. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. 1st down now, ball at the 33. Allen setting up play action. Connects on the crosser. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run. It's Pierce. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Allen on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st down throw for Allen. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he got way too much under that one. Too high, that's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Allen gonna throw again. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Now run by Cook. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about will power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. Great try at that 1st down.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied, knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's 3rd and short. Now it's Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a James Cook touchdown. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Bills lead by 15 now. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be sky high right now.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Murray to throw. There's a screen to Benson. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
He's going for it himself. Along the outside, he crosses midfield. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
And the Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Throw left side, complete. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the 41.
Now Murray. He's keeping it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offensive line fast.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Cardinals.
We put a receiver in motion left.
First and 10.
On first and 10, it's Murray. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Second and 10 now. Murray to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Murray. He's running with it. He's inside the 10. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
4 yards. That's another Cardinals.
In the red zone now. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Leads to second.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone run. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. Murray, third and goal. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's fourth and goal. Desperation time here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season. All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Here's Cook. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They'll come up on first and 10. Another one for Cook. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Finds the football outside. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
They come to the line here. This is third and 6. Third and long. They're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. On down. Now comes their punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. The Cardinals offense making its way out. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
From the gun, it's Murray. He's going to keep it this time. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals trail by 15. 1st and 10, got to score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Finds Benson out of the backfield. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Now Kyler. Big gain, has them across the 40. At the 20. He does it, touchdown Arizona. The Cardinals. Can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Extra point try coming. This would importantly make it a one-score game. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th.
makes the score Bills 28, Cardinals 20.
They'll line up for the onside kick here. Gotta find a way to get it back. Just a little over a minute and a half remaining. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Ooh, had to have that onside kick. Got one timeout, but not much time left. This one kind of feels like it's over.
Not a whole lot they can do, but you can't give up. Not a time to look at the clock. You got that one timeout. You got to do all you can and really hope and pray this offense fumbles the snap or screws it up here in the final minutes.
The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Again, it's Cook. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And he has the Bills the 1st down. And that Brock should clinch them this way.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
And it's a designed run for Allen. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Glendale.